One quiet evening, as the sun dipped below the waves and painted the sky in strokes of gold and lavender, a little starfish clung to a rock near the tide pools. The waves lapped gently below, cool and steady, but the starfish was restless. It turned its tiny rays toward the sea and whispered, "Do I matter? I'm just one small starfish in your vast, endless waters." The ocean answered with a low, comforting rumble. "Every drop counts," it murmured. "Every ripple touches another." But the starfish wasn't convinced. It watched schools of fish dart past, crabs scuttling with purpose, even seabirds soaring overhead. Everyone seemed to have a place, a role, something important to do. But what did a small starfish offer? That night, as clouds rolled in and the wind picked up, the waves turned wild. The gentle sea became a churning force, pulling and pushing everything in its path. The little starfish was torn from its rock and hurled by the storm's fury, tumbling through the surf. When the storm passed, the beach lay scattered with seaweed, shells, and driftwood. And there, on the wet sand, far from the safety of the tide pools, lay the little starfish. Its body, once damp and vibrant, now dried slowly under the morning sun. "This is it," the starfish thought, feeling heavy and small. "I'll disappear and no one will notice. I was never meant to matter." But just then, soft, hurried footsteps approached. A little girl in rain boots and a bright yellow jacket, carrying a red plastic bucket, wandered along the beach. She stopped. Her eyes widened as she knelt beside the starfish. "Oh no," she whispered, gently brushing the sand away. "You're far from home." She looked toward the ocean, where waves still stretched hungrily up the beach and fell back again. Without hesitation, she scooped the starfish into her hands, cool and careful, and walked to the water's edge. "There you go," she said softly, kneeling down. "The ocean needs all its starfish, even you." She placed it gently into a swirling tide, and the water welcomed the starfish home. The chill of the sea wrapped around its limbs. Strength returned. As the tide cradled it, the starfish floated for a moment, then slowly sank back toward the rocky reef, the place it knew. And in that quiet moment beneath the waves, something changed. It wasn't just the ocean that mattered. It wasn't just the child's kindness that mattered. It mattered, not because it was the biggest, not because it was the brightest, but because one act of kindness, one small rescue, had made all the difference. As the little girl skipped away, her bucket swinging beside her, the ocean whispered once more, "See, every act counts." And the starfish believed it, because now it felt the truth ripple.